Hi, welcome to the 9malls review of the Hoverball by Whammo. It's an as seen on TV product. It says fun for boys and girls. The indoor ball that glides on most surfaces. Soft and safe indoor fun. And I'm feeling the ball. And it's soft. It's not too soft. It's kind of a hard foam rubber. Or hard foam, I should say. Alright, so on the back here, Hoverball, fun for boys and girls, glides on most surfaces, safe to play indoor, glides on most surfaces, super slider technology, makes a great gift, super soft. So, if you haven't already, I would recommend, first, before watching this review, watch the Hoverball infomercial. It is the most misleading, crazy piece of marketing material I have ever seen. I cannot believe the people that made that video were allowed to put it on air, because it makes this thing look like a supernatural gravity defying toy that actually hovers on anything. How this is going to replace your soccer ball. You're never going to go outside again because you're going to have so much fun playing inside. The infomercial is literally insane. It's crazy. So if I had a kid and they watched the video and then they saw this in real life, they might start crying, because the difference between commercial and reality is that drastic. So yeah, I'd recommend watching that video before you see this review. It is absolutely crazy. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to open this up. Okay, so they say it's super soft. It's relatively soft. But there's a hard piece of plastic on the back, so it's not that soft. There's plastic on the back. And they say this is technology. All it is, it's a piece of smooth plastic. That's all it is. There's no special technology. Maybe there's a patent, who knows, but it's just a piece of plastic. Very hard. This could be dangerous if you expect this to be completely soft. So there it is. Then there's some warnings. Hoverball works best on carpeted flooring. Didn't say that in the commercial. If used on linoleum, hardwood, or ceramic tile, be sure to clean and dry your hoverball and flooring prior to use, as dirt may affect performance. They did not say that in the commercial. To clean your hoverball, wipe with a damp cloth. Do not submerge in water. Do not use cleaning solvents on the hoverball. Hoverball is not for use on asphalt or concrete flooring. Oh, and I forgot to mention, it's for ages 6 and up. So, this is the hoverball. And this is a clean surface. It's sliding a little bit. Alright, I'm going to push it. But it's not like slide on air. It's not like air hockey or anything like that. It does slide to an extent, but it's not going to slide like it does on the infomercial. It's just the equivalent of, you know, a lid. Let's say this is the hoverball. This is a lid on a jar. Kind of slides, not quite as well as the hoverball, but it's equivalent. You know, plastic lid. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else. Our plate. Here's a plate. Plate slides almost as well as the hoverball. Pushing about the same amount. So yeah, plate actually seems to slide more than the hoverball. Let's see if we can get something else. Here's the Easy Egg Witch container. That doesn't slide too well. But the bottom of it, yeah, this actually slides as well as the hoverball. Actually, it slides better. So this little plastic Easy Egg Witch, I did a review on it. It's an as seen on TV product. Actually slides better than the hoverball. So I might actually save your money, buy the Easy Egg Witch. That might work a little bit better than the hoverball. But let's try it on the floor and carpet and see if it actually can hover decently. So let's get started. All right, so we have the hardwood flooring here. I'm gonna clean off the hover ball, wipe down the floor, and then there we go. So yeah, it actually slides pretty well. Look at that. Not too bad. Kind of cool. Alright, so let's just compare a plate. We have a plate, the easy egg wedge, and a lid. So the plate slides pretty well. Similar to the hover ball. The lid doesn't slide so well. But the easy egg wedge, a little bit more friction, but this little lid slides about as well as the hover ball. Except it doesn't have a cool soccer ball pattern on top. Alright, so here we go. I'm just going to kick it over there. So, it slides pretty well. It slides like a piece of smooth plastic on a hard surface. So we have some little floor mats, and that actually slides pretty well on carpeting. Kind of cool. Yeah. Alright, just for comparison, I'm going to push the plate on the carpet. Doesn't slide much at all. I'm going to push the lid. Doesn't slide much at all. And the easy egg wedge container doesn't slide nearly as much as the hover ball. The hover ball actually is pretty smooth on the carpeting. Alright, so if you have some heavy shag carpeting, it does not work very well on this type of surface. So I'm just going to show you. Slide it, hardly slides at all. Now let's go up to the stairs. This is a little bit thinner shag carpeting, and it actually does a decent job sliding on this carpet. You can just feel it sliding on top. Alright, so here's the hover ball. I'm going to kick it on the light shag carpeting here. And look at that, it slides pretty well on the surface. Let's kick it off the stairs. And so yeah, it's more of a sliding motion. You're not going to be able to kick this like a soccer ball. That's kind of their marketing thing, is they want you to think it's a soccer ball. It's not. It's more, you just have to slide it. And there it goes down the stairs. Alright, so here's the hover ball. I'm just going to, it's a kind of a firm foam ball. The hover ball logo. And just a plastic back. I don't know if you can see it, but there's just from that little bit of use, there's some scratches forming on the back. I don't know if that's going to limit its performance in the future, but I would say have realistic expectations with the hover ball. It's not completely not recommended. I just think if you haven't watched the infomercial, like I said, go watch it and look at how the drastic difference in what you're seeing now compared to what the commercial shows. I don't know how that was allowed to go on air, but it did. And so for that reason, for the promise of the hover ball, I would say I don't recommend it. If you have realistic expectations after watching this video, I would say, go for it. If it's, I wouldn't pay more than $5. I know it's more money on Amazon where I bought this, but yeah, I wouldn't pay more than $5. So if you can find it cheap, I'd say go for it, try it out. If your kids might like it, but don't buy it because you think the infomercial is true. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe.